The jury right now has the Steve Bannon case. They began deliberating just about 40 minutes ago. That after a climactic final day of arguments. Prosecutors closing out their case by arguing Bannon chose defiance and lawbreaking when he no-showed a congressional subpoena. Bannon's defense injecting politics throughout its closing arguments. Let's get to the courthouse and CNN's Sarah Murray. Sarah, tell us more.
That's right. The jury is deliberating, and it comes after the prosecution laid out what was a pretty simple closing. They said this is a guy who did not show up. He chose his allegiance over Donald Trump, over the law. He defied the subpoena. He doesn't believe the rules apply to him. They compared it to a parking ticket, which is a pretty relevant analogy for a Washington, D.C. jury, saying you can either pay it or you can appeal. And if the government rejects your excuse for not paying it, you have to pay it. You don't just get to snub it and walk away. It was a rockier closing for the defense. Obviously, a lot of arguments have been foreclosed on them from the judge. There was objection after objection, but they basically argued that, sometimes people try to silence their political critics and that politics should not be a part of that. Once again, arguing that Steve Bannon is innocent. Of course, we will see how all of this sits with the jury. It just went to them right around lunchtime. If Bannon is convicted, he faces 30 days behind bars. But of course, as you might expect, it already appears like his lawyers are working toward an appeal, even as we're still waiting for the verdict.
Waiting for the verdict. Sarah Murray outside the courthouse will bring us any new information if it comes this hour. Sarah, thank you. Joining our conversation now, the CNN legal analyst, the former federal prosecutor, Elliot Williams. Elliot, it was a very quick trial. The prosecution saying this is simple. As Sarah said, he got a subpoena. He tried to appeal it. He was told no, and then he still defied it. Do you see any wiggle room here for the jury, or is this clear cut?
Well, it's clear-cut in how simple it is, John. It's not racketeering. It's not a big criminal conspiracy. You're basically proving three things. Was there a subpoena? Did he know there was a subpoena? And did he violate it knowingly? And again, as Sarah had said, there's a path to objecting to a subpoena. You bring it to the court. So it's very straightforward. Now, look, every prosecutor in history has had their heart broken by a jury that you thought where something seemed obvious and straightforward. But the crime itself here is very straightforward and simple.
Let me get your take on last night. A lot of the conversation among the committee members, or, the committee members believe they have laid out a case for the Justice Department against former President Donald Trump, as well as other people, but including the former president. You're a tad more skeptical there. I just want to get your perspective last night in the sense that they did make clear that you have to prove Donald Trump knew certain things. They did make clear last night that within 10 or 15 minutes of getting back at the White House from the ellipse, he was told, he knew, he could see on television and people came to him that there was violence at the Capitol. We know that he knew from watching that his tweets carried power, that people in the crowd were reading his tweets and looking at his tweets as he went. And we got this from the top military official in the United States of America, General Mark Milley, says the vice president called, people on Capitol Hill called, not Donald Trump. Listen.
Yeah, you're the commander-in-chief. You got an assault going on the Capitol of the United States of America. And there's nothing. No call, nothing, zero.
It's a glimpse at the character of Donald Trump, and you can only shake your head at it. The President of the United States watching happily, apparently, as an attack on his government unfolded. But you don't see, at least from last night, any new wow pieces of criminal evidence?
Yeah, any new wow pieces of criminal evidence, that's not to say that they weren't there before. Look, I think you have a pretty clear path to obstructing Congress, obstructing an official proceeding, conspiracy against the United States. It's a tougher path to things like inciting the crowd based on the information you have. Look, you have a lot of evidence that the Proud Boys were conspiring with each other and with the Oath Keepers to engage in acts of violence that day. You have a tougher path to the president. Now, the kinds of things you were talking about, John, him watching at 1:39 p.m. and Fox News indicating that Donald Trump had a specific hold over these people, his knowledge that he could get to them if he wanted, that's what you would need to establish to get to an incitement charge. But that's just a tougher charge to prove. All I'm saying here is that the evidence that came out yesterday didn't add anything new. That's not to say that there wasn't plenty of evidence in the record in the 6 or however many hearings there were prior to last night.